Jesse! And we are back. Give him the yeet. We have been given the yeet, guys. Just want to let you know, Jesse is a pig.
Who said that?
As reported by Demon Ike 101.
Probably Megan.
Which feels like some sort of Megan.
Okay, Jim's on the play. Turn
Jim
one.
is on the play.
I was just say right now, Jim Dudak, my RPTQ teammate, is taking this down.
Oh, Christian.
Christian kept a
really
non-mock style
really
hand?
needs to start with a mock diamond
Yeah.
and a chalice of the void,
Jim
I
is
believe.
going off.
Oh, he's not going off right now, but he's thinking about it.
No. My dude is going off.
I'm pulling for the non-blue Christian Castro here.
Okay.
His list looks
Is there a Queen Marchesa in there?
standard. No, one Queen Marchesa.
Got him. Being the Monarch is so strong. Alright, Jim's thinking about his ponder. Jim's got a force in hand.
Ooh, Iguanabetes says it could be Demon Ick.
Demon?
Still sounds like a Megan.
Yeah, thanks, Megan. EGH.
So, in this matchup, Jim just wants to kill him as fast. This is top, this is the semis, not the quarters. But Jim just wants to win as fast as possible.
Yeah.
The more land that Christian gets in play, the more he's going to be able to stop Jim from doing things that Jim likes to do.
Did Jim not attack?
Jim did not attack. Jim is a non-attacking Infect player.
Why? He fetched the Wasteland, or the Forest player on Wasteland. Is there any reason not to attack there?
Well, Christian's going to get the Scrubland?
Okay, so maybe he has the red-green? This is top 8. Oh, you put semifinals. That's why. Quarterfinals. Damn, Jim. Go, Christian says.
There you go. I fixed it.
Dried Arbor? Think you should get a Dried Arbor?
Nah, Jesse is...
There goes Megan. Come on, Jim. Get in there. Alright, now we're attacking.
Now we're getting in there. There's a Vines.
A kicked Vines. Alright, so... Ooh, Decay.
There's the Decay. Cannot be countered, pays a life.
I'm not a big fan of that. Either is Jim. Or like another Vines, or Become Immense. Not Become Immense. Oh, it's Caleb Pranger, also known as Megan. Oh, damn. It's unfortunate.
And yes, Dried Arbor would be a reason why he didn't attack. He could have fetched up the Dried Arbor to block the...
But he had something in his hand. I guess so.
I mean, that kind of turns your guy into a wasteland, though.
True.
Okay, so Christian's settling in. Like I said, the more lands that Christian gets, just the more unfair things he's going to be able to do. Jim needs cards in hand and creatures on board. And Knight of the Reliquary is going to be something that stops
My favorite Magic
most
card.
of those things.
Oh, no.
Jim untaps,
Jim, come on, bro.
letting
A Ponder? Okay.
the Reliquary live. So one of the strengths for Knight of the Reliquary in this matchup is that it's going to be able to fetch up a wasteland,
Multiple things.
multiple wastelands at whim, Cabal Pit, which is going to be a problem.
Maze of Ith.
Which also stops Big All in attacks.
Does he have...
And he's playing the Dark Depths combo.
There you go.
Just for the extra greed. One of the biggest problems with this 4-color Loam deck is the susceptibility to Rishid Import and Wasteland.
And Blood Moon.
And Blood Moon, which Jim is playing 0 of those cards, I believe.
Correct. Oh, one Wasteland. But, like, Wasteland is for, like, Grove, Maze, the combo. It's not to keep your opponent off mana.
It's to keep stuff away
from your creatures. Oh my god.
So being able to untap with the Knight of the Reliquary is enormous.
Big game.
He does also have the Marchesa in hand. So all the things that Jim doesn't want to happen
are happening.
Could potentially happen thanks to that one Abrupt Decay. And the uncounterability of it. Chalice on 1, something he never wants to see. That's a must. That has to be a must.
Yeah,
force,
like
right?
Force pitch. He's got the force. Force pitch force?
Force pitch anything. Force pitch the first card you see. So he does have the Maze of Ith in his hand.
Wow. He just has it.
He just has it.
When you have it all, you play well.
When you have it all, you play perfectly.
It must be nice.
Jim's tanking on what to pitch.
A
Pitches
daze.
The daze. He does not have dazes for days. Is that the... So we see a Marchesa, we see the Maze of Ith. Is that a Punishing Fire?
Is a red card. Okay, so he's going to float a mana. I believe it is Punishing Fire.
I don't think there's any other red cards in the deck, so...
Floats a mana. Green or black.
Does he get a Wasteland, or does he just keep mana flowing? Wasteland might be a little greedy in this instance.
I mean, Jim doesn't have anything.
So you're saying right now Christian has everything and Jim has nothing.
Jim does not have a threat on the board.
So he goes and he takes the Bayou away, goes and gets the Savannah.
Well, the Heath for a Savannah.
For Heath for a Savannah.
And he's floating a mana. He's another Chalice? A Dark Confidant. A Bob.
Once again, things that Jim does not want to let happen.
I just want to point out that both cards in play are tattooed on people in this room.
No, Gosler left, I believe.
Gosler left.
Gosler did leave.
At some point today, that was true.
Are tattooed on anyone right here. What did we have today? We had a Thought-Knot Seer, we had a Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah, there's a lot of Magic tattoo love from my boy Kit Cuffman in the community. All right, we got it. Jim did it. Taiga, take 0.
Taiga takes 0. This would be a great time for, land Queen Marchesa?
Yeah. Can you cat? Yeah.
The only thing that would be better than Queen Marchesa would be...
Liliana.
Palace Jailer.
He's got the double white. Oh, a Maze of Ith.
Oh, there's the Maze.
Son of a...
With the Punishing Fire in hand. Okay, so Jim needs probably a couple land drops.
Is Jim playing Stifle?
Then no. Jim is shuffling it up to another Abrupt Decay.
All right. Yep.
Or just a removal spell.
He had no out to
Everything?
Yeah. I'm in the maze.
Well, the maze just made everything that much harder.
Right.
Because that's a free reusable waste your pump spells basically.
Right.
So now you have to pump your guys pre-combat, and you have to follow it up with the Blossoming Defense somehow.
You can do it in combat, depending on sorcery. All right, what does Christian bring in? What's the sideboard? What looks good?
Christian's sideboard. 2 Swords to Plowshares, probably going to be a big deal.
Good.
I always like Thalia effects against these.
For sure.
just the Delver type decks just gives you more interesting things to play on turn 1. Golgari Charm is going to ace any of the 1/1s.
Probably the trophy.
Maybe a trophy.
A Johnny
maybe
Vengeance?
a Deluge. Maybe a Liliana. A Johnny Vengeance costs 4. That's a definite no. What do you see for your boy James Dudek?
Viridian Corruptor.
Who finds himself down?
One Bojuka Bog, a Wasteland, Seal Primordium, probably another Vines. Two Viridian Corruptors seem strong here against like the Chalice decks.
I mean, he needs to have an out to the Chalice.
Right.
He's on the draw, so I mean, he will have dazes and everything. So I can see Liliana's coming out for Christian. I can see a lot of the real slow stuff. Marchesa can probably come out. Excavator can come out. Teague can come out.
I like Excavator in this matchup, honestly.
Just for the
Just
lots
like
of wastelands.
yeah.
I feel like in this matchup, it's just either it's going to happen after you've already done the thing to win the game. Like, I definitely think that having reoccurring Cabal Pits and reoccurring Wastelands and reoccurring everything is really good, but that stuff's not happening until 4+. You
Right,
kind of want
but
cards.
still,
I can see it coming out for cards that are actually going to do something right now.
I mean, I like just keeping my opponent off like Ink Moss and stuff like that. Do you have a Horizon Canopy?
He does. Not have a Horizon Canopy. That's going to be one of the cards that you cut for the Dark Decks combo.
Probably. Sylvan Library. He's looking at his Bobs.
Oh, don't look at his Bobs.
Yeah, he's taking out Bobs.
Yeah, that was bad news. Bomberman did learn why you have to play.
Yeah,
And-
even if it's by a hair.
And got dropped to 9th place
Over Christian.
out of 6th or 7th. So Christian plays, gets the spot. Bomberman does not play, gets dropped. First loser, Bomberman.
I wish Bomberman could have taken it down. But the man on the left is who I'm rooting for. My dude.
My dude.
It's literally in his last name.
Okay, we're getting the pile shovel from Christian.
A Thorough.
Thorough.
1 per game. Count up all
As
your
the
cards.
non-time limit ticks away.
It's alright, we have 3 hours till emo night. A little less than 3 hours.
Yeah, we have been casting for 6 hours and 20 minutes.
Wow.
So in the downtime, Mr. Maverick Senpai,
That's me.
where do you see Maverick going? Where do you see? How do you see it in the format? How do you see it developing from here? Obviously, you've transitioned from Noble Hierarchs and Thalias to Mox Diamonds and Chalice of the Voids to compete with the faster decks in the format. But where does it go from here? What would you like to see printed? What's a dream card?
A choke on a green creature. For sure. Just like when they printed Ramunet, someone was like, they put Crucible on a green creature. I'm like, okay, that's not true. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh my god. So like,
Choke on a green creature.
Choke on a
Is
green creature.
probably
3 mana, 2/2. We're gonna go 2 in a green for 1/1. Again, I'm not in R&D. Jim goes Trop Pass, which I don't like.
He needs
Something on turn 1.
He needs to keep speed.
A Wasteland. Wasteland Go, which is my favorite play. A Brainstorm Response.
Brainstorming. Into more Brainstormes and land.
A Trop, and a Fetch. But back to Maverick. The Chalice, Thalia, Mox Diamond deck. I've added Stoneforge for better against fair decks. Like Death and Taxes is troublesome. So getting a GT or a Sword of Fire and Ice Better Skull. Definitely helps in those kind of matchups.
Okay. Christian Bayous. He does not have a lot of 1-drops in his deck. That's one of the big problems of
Not having
the Mox Diamond or the Green Sun Zenith into
Right. Is
Dryad
he not playing
Arbor
any Green
Start.
Suns? Okay, he's got a Mox here. He's
does
running
have
a
a Mox?
basic.
Okay.
Chalice on
He-
1.
He is playing 2 Green Suns.
Okay. Jim is going to brainstorm.
Not something, not a Force of Will. He has 3 lands on the top of his library. So this could be problems as well.
It's problematic. See, everybody we root for loses.
I'm rooting for Christian Castro, the
Everybody I root for loses.
Knight of the Reliquary player. You as someone with Knight of the Reliquary tattooed on their
But
person.
Jim is my dude. All right, a 2-drop. Let's go.
Let's go with the 2-drop.
Screw that Chalice. Yeehaw.
I think he drew the Swords to Plowshares.
Nice. I had that come up a few times in my last event.
You don't really expect to get the
It's a
the
resolve.
Chalice on 1.
Yeah. But on the other side of the coin, if it gets answered, you have an answer to what you want.
Yes. But on the other hand,
It's just sitting in your hand.
Jim James Dudek has a clock on the board.
He does. Can we see like invigorate, something?
Dead? I mean, no Berserks, but
No berserks.
double Invigorate does it just fine.
Become immense? No. Well, maybe. Deluge.
The Deluge on 1?
I mean, he still got the land.
He still has the land. He's still right. He's still
Oh,
right
he paid 5 life? Smart.
Sorry, the Deluge for 1. The 1-for-1 Deluge is what I meant. Man, that Excavator would be real good right about now. Not anymore.
Oh.
We did talk about the bog.
Yeehaw! Hit him with the yeehaw.
Looking at Knight of the Reliquary, Swords to Plowshares.
A land.
There is the Knight of the Reliquary. There's the Mazavith.
No, that's a Dark Depths.
Is that the Dark Depths?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new Dark
It's the
Depths.
again, you people with your disgraceful
Your
artwork.
awful art.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I thought that was the new ugly Mazavith.
No. Ugly.
Oh, so now Jim's staring down a 2020.
Fire up the ink moth. Think, Jim.
Think, Jim, think.
Think with your dipstick, Jimmy.
You can't say that. This is Twitch. So we do see.
Oh, we're not sponsored for.
We do see a crop rotation, and
I do.
there's 2.
That's a start.
Where's Alan? We need the good Infect dice.
Yeah.
Still looking at, I believe, to be land, Swords to Plowshares.
Bleak. This was looking bleak.
Abrupt Decay is the draw. So we have a definite 2020 flying Merit Lage right now. A Swords to Plowshares on 1. Or a Chalice on 1. What are Jim's outs to the Merit Lage token?
Triple invigorate? Or like become immense?
Like, he has to kill him
Is
right
that a
now.
Viridian? Oh, Viridian Corruptor?
Does he have the Crocus?
Ye-
Does he play a Crocus?
Yes.
Where is it? In the board. Did he bring the Crocus in?
I think Jim is smart enough. So he's got Viridian Corruptor, Bulb to Chalice.
Suddenly it's a game, ladies and gentlemen. But blowing up the Chalice also
Turns on Swords to
turns on the
Plowshares.
Swords to Plowshares.
Which Jim might not be expecting. Jim respecting Wasteland.
Repeated Wasteland now with the... That being said, Christian will get a chance to decide if he wants to fetch it, because he's going to have to lead with the Viridian Corruptor.
Right.
There's the Viridian Corruptor, targeting the Chalice of the Void. With double removal in his hand.
Okay, yeah, this is Christian.
I mean, Knight of the Reliquary still gets to
3 Infect. Jim says go.
Jim says go. Here comes the Merit Lage.
Yeah.
Jim's dramatically placing his hands on his head.
He's nervous. He's still my dude. Oh! Jim's gonna wasteland in response?
Jim didn't bring in the Caracas.
No, he's gonna...
I know, but if he wastelands in response, that means Jim didn't bring in the Caracas.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, and maybe I'm full of crap, but you can get both lands in response?
Yes.
Doing the token? Christian says, yeah, sure.
Yes, the combo can become stopped by one wasteland
there it is.
right here.
One wasteland. Did he turn the corner? Said okay, so...
And it will kill, if he, I mean, obviously if he times it correctly, it will kill
Right.
both.
Jim knows this. I don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got a judge call here. There's the judge call.
There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going live.
We're going live on scene. So they're definitely checking the timing between Wasteland and the Dark Depths and the Thespian stage, but Jim James Dudek looks like he knows what's going on and should be able to destroy the Thespian stage and the Dark Depths with a single Wasteland. The judges have appeared and should be able to give the correct ruling, but much to Christian's dismay, this is going to work the way that James wants it to. And I don't think there's much Christian can do about it. Lots of finger pointing, lots of explaining. Okay. The corner may or may not have been turned in this instance. Christian has a lot of removal, still has an active Knight of the Reliquary, so he's not actually threatened here. He does have a Wasteland for the Inkmoth Nexus. He does have a Abrupt Decay for the Viridian Corruptor, which still leaves him with a large Knight of the Reliquary.
Pass turn. Jim confirmed has 2 fetch lands in his hand.
There's one of them. Oh, there's the
Ponder. Okay. Come on, Jim. Fetch land. Ponder.
Jim is still behind here.
But he's not dead. Okay, he kept another ponder? A fetch. Okay.
Fetches away, lands. Up to 94 viewers, guys.
Let's go. Can we get 6 more?
Tell your girlfriends. Call your mom.
Mom. Can I get a share?
You know what I think I do? I think I could use my phone. I can be viewer number 95. There we go.
All right, another ponder from Jim.
Second ponder from Jim. We've dropped to 90 viewers. I'm no longer number 95.
Damn it. Jim keeps. Keeps for the top. Pass.
See, another issue with Knight of the Reliquary.
It just gets bigger and bigger. Assassin's Trophy. Jim is going to shuffle his deck again.
Jim already has his forest on the board, so does not have something to go get. Well, I was saying a problem with Knight of the Reliquary is when you're land light like this, if you need to fetch up wastelands, you're actually
you cut yourself.
You're cutting in your own mana base, yeah.
So maybe Christian just keeps it to the Bayou, which is like the deck plays 2 Bayou, I believe, or most 4-color Loams do. So that's like the 2 colors you want.
See, but like in this instance, like does he go get the wasteland and take out a tropical island?
Right.
Then he untaps, kills the other tropical island.
You know I'm all about wastelanding my opponent out of the game, so that's the line I'm going with.
But you also know Jim has
right
a lot of lands in his hand.
Oh,
there is the Cabal Pit.
There it is. Jim, come on. Yo, Vines, what's up?
Vines to save the corrupted.
A Badlands is the draw.
Badlands, Swords to Flash.
A Cycle, Tranquil Thicket.
Cycle, Tranquil Thicket.
Oh, okay, so he's got a Diamond and a Badlands and a big-ass Knight.
How big is a big-ass Knight is the question.
Big. Thick. Five Infect? Is that where there's a dice on the table?
There's 4 Infect. 3 Infect up here.
Oh, okay. I was looking at this boy at the
There's
bottom.
the big hit.
All right, let's go.
How much? Where's
Punish
life?
him.
We need life.
What was out?
We need to know the life totals here, guys.
Another Verding Corruptor? No. A blocker.
A blocker.
Wow. 5. Sylvan Library. Ooh.
Can you tell him life totals? Or I'll
Sure.
go. Okay.
Okay, you go. Your turn. Alright, Jim drew something. Jim passes. Christian's looking at some lands.
Yeah, I forgot to put a picture. Is this your guys' right here?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
The night is big.
Big. Keyword big.
The night is big. The night is thick.
I don't like him thick, though.
So we're kind of at another stalemate. So what are the best draws for either player? Obviously, Jim just needs
Berserk.
a berserk and a pump spell.
Become immense.
A become immense and a berserk.
I don't know about you, but I believe in Jim.
Christian needs
To cycle. To draw.
just
What do
the.
you draw? Oh, what was that?
Was that a chalice?
I thought it was a green one.
Whatever it is, it's probably should just play it.
Excuse me, a bob. A... What the... A loam? Yeah, that's the
That's a life from a
dumbass
loam.
art loam.
That is in fact a life from Loam. Getting back the Cabal Pit.
A cycle and 2 cycle lands.
That was gas. That's pure
That's so good.
gasoline for on the side of Christian Castro. Your boy James Dudek.
Is flooding. Unless he drew an invigorate.
So he does get to block, tap, and go get Mazavith. So the Knight of the Reliquary does represent 2 attackers in this instance.
Right. Paying mana?
Tap, get Mazavith.
Why did he pay mana instead of life? Jim.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. He's trying.
He's trying.
Jesse has a cat? Who's that? Michelin man? You think it's
Mitchell.
Mitch Tamlin?
Mitch.
Is that Mitch Tamlin?
No
y'all?
way. There's no T.
Michelin. I'm alright. If Jim Dudek were winning this, I'd be jumping up and down screaming, scaring the crap out of the people playing Monopoly in front of me.
Oh, Jim Dudek getting the frustrating magic hands. That's what I like to call him. Active Mazavith, active Knight of the Reliquary. There's the Punishing Fire. There's the Cabal Pit.
There's the handshake.
Not the... He has Cycle Lands.
Oh.
There's the handshake. Jim James, the dude Dudek
fallen.
has fallen
Greece has fallen.
in the top 8
Son of a...
to the man that's just squeezed past
by a hair.
Bomberman by a hair.
98 viewers.
98 viewers.
Tell your girlfriend.
Tell your mom. 105 viewers.
Let's go. All right, we achieved our goal. 100, over 100. Shout out to everybody that watched today.
We will be right back and see if we can find any more magic action.